Hey family, welcome back to another video. It's your sister from another Mr. Lovely Fly Shy, back with another video. So, I'm just walking right now, talking with y'all. But I want to share an experience that I had about, I want to say 2 hours ago now. So, I had went to 7-Eleven, right? And I know that one of you had already told me to stop sharing, but luckily no one knows exactly where I live. Well, those who know, they're not gonna bring any harm to me. And it's like 2 people that know where I live, if that. So actually it's like 3, but that's beside the point, you all. I'm getting a little distracted. But so I go to 7-Eleven, right? And it's a lot of people. I was in 7-Eleven and there was this lady that walked in, and she was actually really pretty. She had like tattoos all over her face and stuff. I was like, yeah, this young lady with the business, she's from the trenches, you know, the trenches and shit. So anyways, we get to the register to pay for our stuff, and she, hold on you guys, I gotta cross. And she looked at me the first time, and I looked at her, you know, I had my mask on, unfortunately. But you know, I looked at her and stuff like that. But yeah, I'm crossing, you guys, I gotta make sure I can see him. But anyway, I looked at her and I noticed that she had pulled out like a bunch of quarters, and she kind of gave off the spirit or the energy like of being like embarrassed or something. And hell, I went in there with quarters too. You know, I went in there with my quarters because I had done my laundry and I had a bunch of quarters left over. So I'm like, shit, instead of swiping my card, I'm gonna use these quarters, you know. But yeah, so she gave off this energy like she was like low-key embarrassed or something. So I was like, girl, I pulled out my quarters and I showed her my quarters. I was like, girl, you is not the only one using change. And then she looked at me. When she turned and looked at me, she was like, I'm sorry. And I was like, to myself, I was like, well, why is she sorry? You know, she doesn't have to be sorry. Not to me, not to herself, you know. But it was, I don't know if she felt like I was, maybe took what I said out of context, but the look that she gave me was just one in which was like a familiar look. It was like a soul look. It was like we knew each other on a soul level. Like the way she looked at me was just something crazy, right? And so then she tells the cashier, her hands started trembling as I'm standing behind her waiting for my turn. And she tells the cashier, she's like, you see my hands? They're shaking. And then she looks back at me, and then she just gives me this like warm look. It was a very warm and inviting look. And needless to say, I say all that to say this. They know who we are, chosen ones. They know. We touch people in the smallest of ways, but we touch them anyway. Hold on, I gotta go in the store. I'll be right back. Alrighty, you all. So I am back. I went and got some incense from my local liquor store. I really and truly enjoy frequenting this place because energy is real, and let me explain that to you all. You see, the gentleman who is the cashier at this store that I frequent most often to go and get my incense and such, because I'm a lover of aromatherapy, by the way. I love incense, sage, candles, you know, anything spiritual like, and just any type of tools that I can use to, you know, raise my awareness and such. But really quickly, this gentleman that's in the store, or, you know, he works there as a cashier. Every time I come in the store, it's like the energy of the store changes, and it's like he completely lights up in a way. And he is so kind, and he is just, I honestly believe he has chosen himself. I'm really not sure of his nationality, not that that matters, but I just felt intrigued to just say that really quickly. One's race, creed, sexual orientation, or anything of that nature does not determine their chosenness. So that was just a quick sidebar. Also, another sidebar. Oh my god, I got a boo-boo right here, you guys. I'm still ridding and detoxing from the nasty ass food that I was eating in jail. And as I'm releasing all that junk from out of my body, it's taking a toll on my skin right now, but nothing that my natural remedies can't fix. But yeah, so again, so every time I go in the store, he's just basically, he just always has high energy, like we're always talking, things like that. And when we were talking or whatever, today he asked, he's like, oh, did you find something new? And he was referring to like my apartment situation, because one day around the time when I had received the eviction notice, wow, it's so much traffic, but anyway, around the time I had received the eviction notice, I had went in there and I was like venting to him just at random. It was like so random. I don't know where this traffic came from. Hold on, you guys. So yeah, I was venting to him at random, and he was just really listening to me and hearing me out. And so today he's like, oh, well, did you find anything? And I was like, no, the job that I thought I got, you know, and unfortunately didn't fall through. And I just said out of the clear blue, I was like, you know what, God must have something better in store for me, like something great, you know, must really await me if I keep, you know, facing these many hiccups. And of course you have to go within yourself and really, you know, ask those questions within, like in terms of, okay, well, what is it that I'm not doing that is causing this effect? You know, because everything is cause and effect. So I was just really venting to him one day, and I guess he remembered, and so he asked me. And I just noticed every time I go in the store, he's just, I don't know, the energy shifts. So they see you, all in all, you all. Oh my gosh, I don't like this little, no, hold on. Alrighty, family, so in closing, you know, I just say all that to say that you have favor in the strangest of places. People see you. You are never going unseen or unnoticed. People know you. And what I mean by that is they know your spirit. That is why anytime you go into a store, or just anytime you go anywhere really, you find that people gravitate towards you. You find that people can easily open up to you. You find that people, they in a sense look up to you. And you know, before I got to this this stage, I was just like, you know, I never wanted to admit these feelings, because I was like, oh, well, people are going to think I'm cocky if I say that I can change the energy in a room, or they're going to think I'm being egotistical or, you know, self-serving and things of that nature. But I'm like, you know what? No, because energy is real. Those of whom possess high energy, you can change the energy in a room. You know, you bring light to people. You bring joy and hope to people. Excuse me. So I never want you all to lose sight of that. Okay? But I just wanted to share that with you because it was just interesting. I also noticed that, you know, people drop things. Like, they drop things a lot around me. It's not like my energy is superior. It's that my energy is real. My energy is pure. And so that is definitely reason enough for, you know, those individuals to feel some kind of way in the presence of the Most High's chosen vessels. And quickly, I'd like to add this. That's why it's also easy for you to identify when one is playing the role and when one really is who they say they are. Okay? But you all, today has been a pretty chill day. I can't complain. I'm more than likely going to get a reading done on my second channel. So if you all are into tarot, and no, I'm just playing. If you guys are into tarot though, and you know, channeled readings, irregardless of the divination tool, I just want you all to understand that a lot of what we have been told and what has been demonized was really told to us in reverse. So I want you to understand that this is just a tool that I use, you know, in conjunction with my mind, with my awareness, with my consciousness, with my heart, with my intuition, and the list goes on. So the cards just really, really bring forth that, you know, that powerful punch. So if you all are interested, please be sure to check the description box and subscribe to that second channel. I would greatly appreciate the support. I'm looking forward to doing many really great things this year, in terms of the building and advancement of both of my channels. I'm very, very passionate about what it is that I do. So, you know, if you would like to support, I would greatly appreciate it. Your support is most welcome. Your support is appreciated, and it will never go unnoticed, unrecognized, and without unmerited favor, says the Most High. So, in closing, just remember that they see you. They know who you are. Keep rising. Keep shining. Keep doing the inner work. Keep taking accountability. Keep acknowledging the good and bad in not only your other people, but in yourself. Determine what that good and bad is. You have that choice. Well, until the next oh my gosh, sorry guys. Until the next video though, I ask that you all stay uplifted and maintain your sound mind, and don't let any negative energy attempt to penetrate and knock you off balance, because you are worthy and you are worth this. Thank you, and I love you guys always. Supreme Rising.